I'd like to call to order the Kankakee County Board meeting, October 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m. We'll start off with an invocation by Dr. Nims.
Let us take a moment and reflect. We gather today as stewards of our community, entrusted with the responsibility to serve all residents with fairness, integrity, and compassion. May we approach our work with open minds and respectful hearts. Grant us wisdom in our decisions, clarity in our discussions, and unity in our purpose. Let our efforts today contribute to the well-being and progress of our county, and may we always act in the best interest of those we represent. May this meeting be guided with justice, cooperation, and shared commitment to the common good. In His name we pray.
Amen. The pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Then we'll start off with a roll call.
Mr. Hess. Dr. Polk.
Present.
Mr. Seroy. Mrs. Weber.
Present.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Dunhill. Mr. Miller.
Present.
Mr. Long.
Present.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Present.
Mr. Hunter. Mr. Smith. Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Mr. Ashcraft. Ms. Monday. Ms. Ripmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy.
Present.
Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher.
Present.
Dr. Nims.
Present.
Mr. Kerner.
Here.
Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Present.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. Next up, we have a public comment of James Wazir. Come to the front. That's what we do now.
Good morning. Three things. First of all, on your table, you will see a pamphlet for a free Veterans Dental Day. It's about the 5th year for this, and it will be November 7th. And any veteran can go there between 9 and noon. There's no appointments, and you can get a free cleaning, an extraction, or a filling. Now, if it gets to noon and they're filled up, you will be given a voucher, so you can come back. They'll make an appointment. And this is a very good thing. I'm more or less the PR guy, whatever. But there's a lot of veterans that have no dental insurance. And also, this particular dentist, she also offers a 15% discount to veterans, which is very nice to see that. So if you could pass that on to your constituents or put it somewhere, because we're looking very forward to that. And it's right off 102, just to the west of the Municipal Bank on the right-hand side. Now, my second issue is with the solar farms. I have a question. Everywhere I go, I see a lot of solar farms. Is there a plan in place as far as like when a moratorium will come? Is how many acres are they going to allow, or a percentage in Kankakee County? Because I'm just curious of that. If you can't answer it now, could I get an answer? Because,
We can get an answer.
Okay, I'd appreciate that. Now, number 3 is not a nice topic for me. It's Goshen Industries. Now, I know the state and some of you county board members, some of you inherited it. Everybody's laid over, and they've just given them everything. Well, I'm a retired union electrician of 40 years, and I still keep my hand on the pulse. And I've talked to 2 major contractors. One was owed $1.some million for 7 months, 7 months, and another was owed $1 million over 3 months. Now, a company that is that huge, getting those kind of tax breaks. In contracting, as many people know, if you know you're going to get paid in 30 days, you adjust your payments to that. But to me, this is totally an abomination when they've been given every possible thing they can and people are still giving them things. I'm not a big fan because I think it's wrong. You look at the battery plant, you look at the big batteries. Now, it's not a conspiracy theory, and you can read up on it, but they can put RFID chips in anything they want, and they can track that stuff. And they can shut us down in our grids at any time. And everybody says that won't happen. Well, I beg your pardon. All I'm saying is, if you could maybe check into that, because these are tax-paying people that are not getting paid, and we are giving them money on taxpayer dollars. So I don't know what you can do as a county board, but I know you have an in because Mr. Wheeler's there now. So maybe he'll give you some answers. And you can find what contractors, because if there's 2, there's more. And they could be general contractors or whatever. But I think you should be made aware of that they are not paying their bills on time. And to me, for that kind of money, they could write a check for anything they want any day. And we're giving everything to them. Not here, but we've been allowed to buy land next to military bases. So everybody looks at me as a conspiracist. No, I'm not. I got some common sense and some logic. And people aren't getting it because we are in very, very deep trouble here. And they're seeing it right in our hometown. And it's not going to get any better. Now they're advertising on squad cars. I think that's a bit much. So thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have Kathy Wagner from Joliet. Sir Kathy here. Okay. I guess we'll go to Robert Ellington Snipes.
Good morning. Like Elizabeth Taylor told her 8th husband, I won't keep you long. September 9, 2025, at the county board meeting, Ms. Sue Monday made a comment and had a moral turpitude to attach my name to her fallacious, slanderous, and defamatory character. While the chairman and others engaged in her folly with laughter, first, keep my name out of your conversation, especially when it's showered with lies. While I'm here to set the record straight, since we want to be honest and transparent to the people of Kankakee County, you told your lies, now let me tell the truth. I'm unashamedly and unapologetically Robert S. Ellington Snipes. I have stood for and in behalf and with the people since I started in government in 1990. Let me be clear of some lies that Sue Monday, Mr. Rowe, and others led you to believe. My residence and abode then and now is 1371 East Maple Street in the city of Kankakee. It has not changed in over 31 years. I never challenged where Andrew Willer was sleeping. That was a lie Jim Rowe told the county and the media. In fact, if the truth be told, or in your words, let's be transparent, I challenged the appointment of Andrew Willer's appointment to District 26 when he legally was representing District 15. The county board, under the legal guidance of Jim Rowe and his state's attorney's office, encouraged the appointment of Andrew Willer, who had not met the residency requirements of 30 days to be even considered for the appointment in District 6. In fact, he was still representing District 15. I believe to this day the county of Kankakee is due a refund of their tax dollars in the aggregate of about $150,000 or more from Andrew Willer's illegal appointment to this county board in November of 2020, because to date, according to my FOIA request, Andrew Willer never submitted a written letter of resignation from District 15. As you recall, Mr. Willer said his last day would be Friday, November 6, 2020. He appeared on the county board agenda to be appointed in District 26 on November 10th. Now, do the math. That, including counting Saturday and Sunday, that's only 4 days. And even when he was finally appointed on November 8th of 2020 at the special board meeting, that was not in accordance with law. Mr. Willer had not resided in the new district but 13 days. Again, he never tendered a written letter of resignation. Therefore, he was illegally appointed at the 30-day residency requirements in the new precinct, and district was not met, nor did the county receive a written letter of resignation as required by law. Even when Jim Rowe and the county board did the mock reappointment of Andrew Willer to the county board on Monday, March 8th of 2021, according to the Freedom of Information request, Mr. Willer never tendered a letter of resignation. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, the fraud upon the taxpayers of this county. As Mr. Hunter articulated, facts don't lie, but I say people do. FOIA the documents for yourself. In fact, the first letter of resignation of Andrew Willer was tendered to Mr. Rowe to be read in our November meeting of 2024 at the county board meeting. It was not submitted to the county clerk or to the county board, but to Jim Rowe after Andrew Willer was gainfully employed by Goshen, which raised the eyebrows of taxpayers in this county. That the county board, or at least the chairman of the county board, was in bed with Goshen, metaphorically speaking. This is just the tip of the iceberg of politics, corruption behind the scenes. In closing, Keep my name out of your mouth. Stop your defamation and slander of my character and name simply because I choose not to participate in your lies or the fraud. Be honest and transparent and stop lying and defrauding the public. But more importantly, Andrew Will and Jim Rose should refund the taxpayers over $150,000 for defrauding and deceiving the people of this county. To state that I don't live in my abode to suggest to the people of this county that I was lying and deceiving the people and defrauding them when the real culprits did it and hid it before your very eyes. Jim Rowe lied and in a county board meeting that Mr. Snipes cost this county board additional dollars, resources for a fruitless investigation. But when this information was FOIA'd, no such record existed. And oh, those photos which were shown on the monitor of Miss Peggy Sue taking my picture of a vehicle at a hotel, when FOIA, somehow those pictures came up missing as no records exist. Why? Because a complaint could have been filed charging Inspector Gadget Monday with a Class 3 felony. I pause for now, but mention my name again with a mouthful of your lies, and I'll return with more information regarding official misconduct. I'm Robert Ellington Snipes, and I approve of this message.
Next up, we have Brian Jones. Is there a Brian Jones here? And his issue is audits.
My name is Brian Jones. I'm a resident of Winnebago County. Good morning. I am here today to share critical information regarding our state's voter rolls and voter history from the 2024 general election. This information comes from extensive research conducted by a team of data experts at Unite for Freedom, a nationwide nonpartisan volunteer organization. Their team meticulously analyzed official election files from both federal and state sources. While I am not official spokesperson of Unite for Freedom, I am a dedicated volunteer who is deeply concerned by the findings that are based exclusively on an official state election data. Our analysis and certified results from both 2022 and 2024 general elections reveals that not all votes counted were valid and accurate under the law. These findings are substantial and warrant careful consideration. They have already been shared with the state election officials and law enforcement agencies and have been submitted as evidence in federal court as part of ongoing litigation by Unite for Freedom and other parties. Unite for Freedom is not alone raising these concerns. Recent executive actions at the federal level, such as executive order entitled Preserving and Protecting the Integrity of American Elections, underscore urgent need to enforce and clarify existing election laws. These directives are intended to guide state compliance and ensure that election crimes are prosecuted because the integrity of our election system is at stake. Therefore, we're here to seek your awareness, understanding, action, support, and action. We are proposing a resolution that highlights key statistics and calls for an end to the inaccuracies and uncertainties that compromise our elections. By adopting this resolution, you will demonstrate your commitment to your constituents' concerns and your dedication to upholding voter civil rights and integrity of our elections in Kankakee County. It is imperative to address these issues now. If we do not act, the same election systems and procedures that led to the errors in 2022 and 2024 will likely produce similar results in the upcoming 2026 election. At this time, I will turn over, well, let me skip that. A resolution for legally valid 2026 general election. Whereas free and fair elections form the cornerstone of the Republic of the United States, as stated in Reynolds v. Sims 377 U.S. 533, 1964, the right of suffrage can be denied on debasement or dilution of the weight of a citizen's vote just as effectively as by wholly prohibiting free exercise of the franchise. Whereas the election officials bear the responsibilities to ensure elections to remain accurate and free from manipulation. In Enri Coy 127 U.S. 731, 1888, the United States Supreme Court affirmed that election officials must strictly adhere to the federal and state laws governing the process, defining election misconduct as follows: the evil intent consist in disobedience of the law. Whereas our Constitution system of representative government relies on 4 fundamental principles for validity in our elections. 1, accurate voter rolls. Election officials must maintain voter registration lists that are current and correct, which includes facilitating the registration of eligible citizens as well as preventing the registration of non-citizens, fictitious names, ineligible applicants. The National Voter Registration Act of 1993. 2, eligible votes only. The election officials must not only count votes cast by eligible citizen voters. U.S. Constitution 14th Amendment, Section 2. Vote reconciliation. Election officials must ensure that the number of votes counted matches the number of participating voters. 4, system accuracy. Voting systems must achieve accuracy standards set by Congress by limiting ballot counting errors to no more than 1 error per 125,000 ballots. That's in the Help America Vote Act of 2002. Election officials must substantiate assertions of accurate outcomes with transparent records. Whereas Unite for Freedom conducted an independent audit in Illinois 2024 general election data and uncovered alarming irregularities. Unite for Freedom auditors directly measured 4,566,205 material registration errors and omissions in the voter database. 1,045,659 votes improperly counted from these ineligible or uncertain registrants. 56,164 excess votes counted beyond the number of voters who participated with no explanation of their origin. 1,045,613 voting violations exceeded the legal error threshold, where only 46 errors were allowed under the federal law. I'll say
Alright,
that.
so I apologize, I have to cut you off. We only
Thank
have
you.
a 3-minute
Thank you.
max for each person. So next up we have Jody Zitko. And then I need a motion and a second to extend public comment. First by Lowy, second by Llewellyn, and then we'll do a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right, we'll start the clock for 3 minutes.
1,045,613 voting violations exceeding the legal error threshold, where only 46 errors were allowed under federal law. I'll say that again. 1,045,613 voting violations exceeding the legal error threshold, but we were only allowed 46. The audit findings indicate severe violations of state and federal election laws and potential fraudulent certification, whereas election accuracy is defined as the ability to capture and report voter selections without error. By definition, only eligible citizens are voters. Election officials violate civil law, undermine public trust, and jeopardize national security when they certify an election that fails to reach that standard. Whereas the irregularities in the official records of the 2024 general election call into question the validity of the election, threatening the guaranteed protection of our national rights under a Republican form of government, this emergency inflicts immeasurable harm upon our families, our way of life, and the fabric of these United States. It raises the specter of false representation in U.S. Congress and state governments, an allegation that election officials are currently unable to disprove. Therefore, be it resolved that Kankakee County Board demands immediate action to ensure a legally valid and transparent 2026 general election by implementing the following measures. 1, infrastructure compliance. Election officials must ensure that all voting systems meet Federal Information Security Modernization Act, or FISMA, standards and maintain compliance throughout the election process. 2, voter verification. Verify that all voters are legally eligible U.S. citizens before their votes are counted. If a voter's eligibility is in question, their vote must be held as provisional until legally verified. 3. Ballot security. Enforce all issued and counted ballots to comply with robust chain of custody protocols to secure ballots from forgery, tampering, coercion, destruction, or injection. Accurate counts. Number 4, accurate counts. Ensure all voted ballots are received and every valid ballot is accurately counted with any material questions resolved through lawful adjudication procedures with oversight. 5. Proven outcomes. Election officials must investigate and resolve, or if necessary, re-administer any elections that cannot be proven. Accurate and compliant. In every jurisdiction, officials must provide records substantiating election and initiative results to citizens. Additionally, officials must securely store all ballots and operational records, including electronic records, to protect them from auditing purposes from tampering or alteration. Be it further resolved that Kankakee County Board calls upon county, state, and federal legislators, law enforcement agencies, prosecutors, judges, and election boards to uphold these principles, ensure legal compliance, and restore public confidence in our electoral system.
You've reached your 3 minutes, so we're gonna have
Thank
to
you.
move on. Ken Zitko.
Thank you. I'm going to pick up the resolution from there. Our signatures to this resolution affirm our commitment to protecting the constitutional mandate of legitimate representative government and ensure that every valid vote is counted accurately and lawfully. In conclusion, you have just heard a resolution that exposes significant inaccuracies from voter registration through the certification of the 2024 general election. It calls for immediate substantive action to ensure the integrity of the 2026 general election for all voters. The resolution is firmly grounded in multiple U.S. Supreme Court precedents, which underscore the necessity of these corrective measures. Our current election procedures do not fully comply with the established laws, and these laws are too often disregarded. Some citizens, including elected officials, mistakenly believe that these issues can be ignored because the president, the current administration, and other officials are quote-unquote handling it. This complacency represents an abdication of civic responsibility. Benjamin Franklin's warning, "It's a republic if you can keep it," applies not only to his generation, but to ours as well. Our leadership, your leadership and decisive action are urgently needed. Our voting system, which should protect our most fundamental right, the right to choose our representatives, is failing to deliver accurate, transparent, and verifiable results. Should we continue to ignore the anomalies within our election system, a system essential to our national security, the cost of inaction extends far beyond dollars. It threatens our economy, military, foreign policy, public health, and the confidence of our youth and our national dignity. The stakes could not be higher. I urge you to demonstrate your commitment to American representative government by passing this resolution. Let us consider the broader context. Many Americans, including a significant number of residents in Illinois and in Kankakee County, have concerns about the reliability and transparency of our elections. While we all wish this were not the case, official government data substantiates these concerns, and the law requires that they be addressed to safeguard our liberty. Regrettably, government representatives at various levels have not been transparent or responsive to citizen audits of official election data. The right to choose our representatives through lawful and transparent elections is the cornerstone of our constitutional republic, a right fiercely defended for over 2 centuries by the sacrifices of our brothers, fathers, mothers, sisters, and for some of us, our children. Today, you have the opportunity to uphold that legacy and demonstrate to your constituents that you value American liberty by passing this resolution. It's worth noting that we've been here before. About a year ago, Unite for Freedom, some of the same
You've
people...
reached your 3 minutes, so we're gonna have to move on. Last public comment is Babe Popsky.
I have copies of the resolution we've read.
My name is Babe Poxtus, and I'm a resident of Cook County. It is worth noting that we have been here before. About a year ago, Unite for Freedom, some of the same people that presented today, presented a resolution for a legally valid 2024 general election. We presented here and in 50 other counties across the state of Illinois. A year ago, we presented the scorecard from the 2022 general election. Today, we present the scorecard from the 2024 general election, and it shows that the number of apparent violations and the number of seemingly invalid votes are increasing. We've presented a lot of information today, so let me summarize. We are here asking the county board to support the work of Unite for Freedom that Unite for Freedom is doing in our effort to hold the state election authority accountable. Signing our resolution would demonstrate that you stand with us as we demand fair, valid, and certifiable elections. I realize that this issue may need to be on the agenda for the board to discuss and vote on it. If that is the case, we ask that you invite us back and place this issue on the agenda so we can provide a more detailed presentation and answer any questions the board may have. Contact information for the state chapter directors is included in the documents that we have provided. For further information, the Unite for Freedom website provides informative videos explaining the anomalies, apparent legal violations, and lawsuits identified in Illinois and other states. I encourage you to visit uniteforfreedom.com. That's unite, the number 4, freedom.com, to learn more about this vital issue and our project. Thank you for your attention and consideration.
There's nothing else under public comment. So next we have the vacancy appointments and resignations. Dan, can you read the appointment into the record? You should. If not, it's probably... All right. We'll get that to you.
Okay.
All right.
The appointment of Nathan J. Benoit to fill the unexpired term of Amanda Armour Earps for District 28 of the Kankakee County Board.
And then can I have a motion and a second to accept the appointment? First by Turner, second by Lowy, and then is there any discussion? I'll start the discussion. So there was one applicant. His name was Nathan Benoit. A little bit about him. His application is in the packet, but he was born and raised in Kankakee County. He is a mortgage broker. He left to go to college, and then he recently moved back here. He has a degree in accounting and finance, if I'm correct. I think, you know, a year ago when I was interviewed by Chris Breach when I first took this job, one of the things that I really felt there was a need for was the younger generation to get involved. So I think this appointment, you know, embodies all of that, and I think you know, with the experience of some on this board being able to mentor young people and get them involved, I think that's just what we need for the future of this, you know, county and future of this country. So I couldn't be happier to appoint this young man. A couple things that he had on his application that really stood out to me was he has a strong sense of being fiscally responsible. He's a big supporter of law enforcement and public safety, and one of his things is to bring transparency and accountability to county government, which is, I think, everything that we, like I said before, embody here. So with that, if anyone else has any other discussion, if not, we'll do a roll call vote. No other discussion? All right, roll call.
Dr. Polk.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller. Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter. Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion carries, and then we'll have you come up here and we'll have Dan give you the oath.
Good morning. I'll get you to raise your right hand. I state your name. Having been appointed to the office of county board member in the county of Kankakee and the state of Illinois, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of county board member to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard. And you can take a picture with your family.
I'm going to.
We'll do that afterwards. And then he is going to sit next to Dr. Nims. So Dr. Nims, if you could raise your hand. Right there. Perfect. I think he's getting this stuff. Doctor, raise your hand again. Perfect. We're good to go now. We don't have anything under presentation, so we'll go to the certificates of appreciation. Frederick Meyer, 10 years with the Highway Department. Is Frederick here? Perfect. Come on up.
Just want to say a few things about Fred. When I started 3.5 years ago, I made a point to see everyone throughout the county and meet everyone, talk to them. And I kept saying, well, who the heck's this Fred Meyer guy? I've never seen him before. Well, it turns out Fred is JR. Everyone knows him by JR. I didn't. So I don't know if you were standing right next to me when I said that, but I thought that was kind of hilarious. But anyway, thanks for 10 years. You're kind of like a steady Eddie, fly under the radar, get things done without Eddie Green.
Thank you. And then we have another from Highway, Timothy Billings, 10 years with the Highway Department. Come on to the front as well.
Few words about Tim. Tim does all the, I swear, it's just like he's involved with all the dirty work, but he never, I'll sanitize myself, he never complains. He does the hard work that sometimes people don't want to do. And if you ever drive down any of our county roads and you notice, hey, these lines are straight as an arrow, this is the guy driving the truck. So I just wanted to let you know. He's the guy behind it.
Thank you for 10 years. Then Dr. Jeffrey Long, 20 years with the Sheriff's Department. He is not here today, so we will get him his certificate of appreciation. And then Neil Courier, 25 years with the Probation Department. He is not here as well. And Chai Edwards, 25 years with the Probation Department. We will get them their certificates of appreciation. Next up, we have a proclamation, and Dan, I'll have you read that into the record.
Proclamation of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois, honoring Dow Chemical for hosting the 2024 LEPC Full-Scale Emergency Response Exercise.
Yeah, and you could read the whole thing, and we'll have you come to the front as well.
Whereas the Kankakee County Board recognizes the vital importance of emergency preparedness and protecting the lives and safety of our residents, businesses, and first responders. And whereas on behalf of the Kankakee County Local Emergency Planning Committee, LEPC, Dow Chemical graciously hosted and facilitated the 2024 Full-Scale Emergency Response Exercise on its property at 1400 Harvard Drive, Kankakee, Illinois. And whereas this exercise simulated a critical incident involving a chemical fire at Dow Chemical facility, with the identified substance being vinyl acetate, a hazardous material capable of causing serious health symptoms, including eye and nasal irritation, sore throat, and coughing. And whereas the scenario required coordinated emergency actions such as a hazardous material containment, shelter-in-place communication via emergency broadcast systems and social media, and the transport of contaminated injuries to area hospitals. And whereas the scope of this full-scale one-day exercise reflected a comprehensive and realistic training environment guided by specific objectives to identify agencies with response capabilities and support functions, coordinate multi-agency response through pre-plan review, deploy resources within MABAS and local industry, and strengthen interoperability in deploying, responding to, recovering from, and mitigating chemical emergencies. And whereas Dow Chemical's leadership and cooperation in this exercise was essential to its success, demonstrating a strong commitment to public safety, community preparedness, and corporate responsibility. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the Kankakee County Board extends its deepest gratitude to Dow Chemical for its instrumental role in hosting and supporting the 2024 LEPC full-scale emergency response exercise and for its continued partnership in ensuring the safety and preparedness of Kankakee County.
And can I have a motion to accept this proclamation, first by Hunter, second by Turner? Is there any discussion on this?
I would be honored to make that motion, Mr. Chairman. That facility is in my district. Additionally, they've been really good corporate sponsors for the youth on the northeast side of the city of Kankakee as well as the county. I don't know if you guys are aware that you guys make substantial donations for the indigent children for Christmas and other different activities, and we appreciate that.
Is there any other discussion? We'll do a voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Thank you guys very much. You guys are a class act, and we appreciate you in our community. So. Here's this, and then I'll let you say a few words.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Chair. Thank you, Board, very, very much. My name is Kevin Bernard. I'm co-chair of the Local Emergency Planning Committee, and we're very, very blessed to have Dow on board. To kind of give you even more information, the two hospitals that we have in our area would not be able to maintain their accreditation without these types of exercises. What we are very proud to do is to now offer a certificate of appreciation plaque to Dow Chemical. Most specifically, thank you very much, Kelly Smothers and Wayne Bazillion. We certainly do appreciate you very, very much in all that you've done. The plaque of certification, is in recognition of hosting such a drill, and on top of that, making certain that we maintain our safety within our community for all of our responders and those in our public as well. Thank you very, very much, and thank you, my friend, very, very, very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. Thank you, Board. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'll have you read the next proclamation.
Proclamation
For the record.
Proclamation of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois, recognizing October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Whereas domestic violence is not just a statistic or a news story, it is a deeply personal and painful reality for countless individuals in our own communities. It affects people of every background, leaving lasting impacts on survivors, children, families, and neighborhoods. Whereas since the 1970s, courageous survivors and tireless advocates have stood up to say enough, calling for justice, protection, compassion, and real change. Their bravery sparked a national movement that led Congress to officially declare October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in 1989. And whereas for over 45 years, Harbor House has been a lifeline for those facing abuse in Kankakee and Iroquois counties, offering not only shelter from violence, but also a path to healing, hope, and empowerment. Their services include a 24-hour hotline and chat line, counseling for adults and children, legal advocacy, support groups, shelter, and prevention education are offered with compassion, dignity, and a deep commitment to saving lives. Whereas every October, Harbor House joins this national movement by shining a light on the reality of domestic violence, honoring the strength of survivors, and reminding our community that help is available, healing is possible, and no one has to face abuse alone. Whereas this month-long campaign includes outreach, education, and community events that not only raise awareness, but also bring people together, building a stronger, safer, and more compassionate community for all. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Kankakee County Board proudly proclaims October 2025 as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Kankakee County, and that we honor the survivors whose courage inspires us, the advocates and staff of Harbor House who walk beside them, and the families and neighbors who stand in solidarity against violence. We encourage all residents to learn, speak out, and support the mission to end domestic violence in our communities.
And then can I have a motion to accept? First by Hunter, second by Dunnell. Any discussion on that?
Your Honor, or I should say Chairman, Harbor House
Hunter.
is located in my district, and they provide substantial services to the victims of domestic violence. We honor them for their service.
We appreciate everything they do in this community. Never feel afraid to, speak out. They're a resource, so use them. And I had the pleasure, actually, I think it was 2 weekends ago, They had a Play for Purpose dodgeball tournament at the Grove, and I was a ref there. And just to see, you know, everyone interact there. Lori Gadboys was a ref as well. We ref together at the end. So, you know, great community event. Couldn't have been happier to do it. Their representative is here right now. I'm going to have her come up and accept this. So, Jenny, thank you for everything you do, and we appreciate you. So, with that, I need a voice vote, and then we'll voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you. Appreciate it. This. And then if you want to say a few words, you definitely can. So.
Well, thank you so much, Chairman, and to the whole board for all of your support of survivors of domestic violence. It's unfortunate that we are a resource needed, but it's a reality of our community and unfortunately our world. So thank you for taking some time today to bring awareness to this. We all know somebody impacted, whether that's ourselves, our friend, our neighbor, the person sitting next to us in this meeting right now. So thank you for making sure it's not something that stays in the darkness. The less we talk about it, the less we draw attention, the more prolific it becomes, the more that it weaves itself into every facet of our society. So thank you so much for talking about it, for raising awareness, so that we can ensure that anybody who is a victim of domestic violence knows that they're not alone and there are free and confidential resources. So hope that you can join us at any of our Domestic Violence Awareness Month activities. And thank you again for drawing attention to this.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I forgot to mention that Sheriff Downey was in the dunk tank at that event. So next year we'll have to have him back, and anyone that didn't make it this year, we'll have to have you there to try and dunk him. So next up we have the minutes of last meeting. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the September 9th county board meeting? First by Chad or Miller, second by Marion. Any discussion on that? All right, voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we have the Claims Committee report for August 2025. Dan, will you read those in the record?
Mr. Chairman and members of the board, the Claims Committee report for the month of August 2025, the total claims, $9,566,664.36.
And then can I have a motion to approve? First by Lowy, second by Dunnell. Any discussion? All right, roll call vote.
Dr. Polk.
Present. I'm sorry. Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker.
Aye.
Mr. Carrico.
Aye.
Mr. Featherling.
Aye.
Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long.
Aye.
Mr. Kirkstra.
Aye.
Mr. Hunter.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade.
Mhm.
Ms. Ripmanick Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee.
No.
Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy.
Aye.
Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher.
Aye.
Dr. Nims.
Aye.
Mr. Kerner.
Aye.
Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit.
Mr.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye.
It's $3,000.
Motion carries. Next up,
That
we have
was
the
just the
department
snow.
reports. Read those in the record.
Treasurer's monthly report for month ending August 31st, 2025. The ending balance of the current tax account at Midland States Bank is $19,782,279.16. For the tax operating account at First American Bank, the ending balance $829,603.63. For the tax e-pay account at First American Bank, the ending balance of $2,028,813.06. The special fund sweep account at First American Bank, the ending balance $24,937,523.58. The collector's monthly report for month ending August 31st, 2025, total cash and bank and investments, $47,578,219.43. County Recorder's monthly report for August 2025, disbursement fees paid to the county treasurer of $157,951.71. County Clerk's monthly report for August 2025, total of $26,753.02. Coroner's monthly report for August 2025, total calls 116, coroner's cases 15, autopsies 5, toxicology 5, 7 fetal, 47 hospice, 47 referrals, 68 cremations, 2 pending. The coroner's income summary report for August 2025, total of $11,344.74. Circuit clerk monthly report, disbursement report for August 2025, total disbursed $228,857.93. Animal control monthly report for August 2025, total of $37,834.45. Total animals handled 130. And the monthly resolution list for September 2025, total of the county is $733.26.
Thank you, Dan. Can I have a motion to combine and approve those reports? First by Lowy, second by Crutcher. Any discussion? All right, voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we have committee presentations and resolutions. We'll move on to the consent agenda. Does anything need to be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately? I'll ask again, does anything need to be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately? All right, I'll read those in the record.
The reappointment of Grant Van Voorst to the Kankakee County Sheriff's Merit Commission. The reappointment of John Adams to the Kankakee County Historic Preservation Commission. The reappointment of Carol Weber to the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee. The reappointment of Tinker Parker to the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee. The reappointment of Abigail Smith to the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee. The reappointment of Christy Slaby to the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee. The reappointment of Dr. Diane Fedro to the Animal Welfare Advisory Committee. The reappointment of James C. Shelf Jr. to the Kankakee River Conservancy District Board. The reappointment of Donald Zack to the Kankakee River Conservancy District Board. The reappointment of Roger Blanchette to the Exline Creek Drainage District. The appointment of Keith Sullivan to the Historic Preservation Commission. Declaration and disposal of surplus equipment for the Kankakee County Sheriff's Department. Declaration and disposal of surplus equipment for the Kankakee County Maintenance Department. Holidays to be observed by the offices of Kankakee County for calendar year 2026. Resolution in support of Illinois General Assembly Bill, House Bill 2341, Local Health Protection Grant Expansion.
And then can I have a motion to combine and approve the consent agenda? First by Carrico, second by Lowy. Any discussion on that? All right, roll call vote.
Dr. Polk.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Dunnell. Mr. Miller. Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter. Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Move on to the next one. Under Finance Committee, we'll have Anita Speckman come to the front, our administrator. Then I'll have you read that into the record.
Resolution of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois, authorizing the County Board Chairman or his designee to sign an agreement with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for medical insurance for Kankakee County employees and officials who qualify for medical insurance.
And then I'll do a motion to approve in a second, and then I'll let Anita go into it. First by Dunnell, second by Lowy, and then we'll do discussion, and then we'll roll call at the end.
So I just wanted to walk through rather quickly for anyone that's new on the board that maybe hasn't been through this process before or heard about the process. We work on health insurance for about 2 to 3 months. We watch it all year long to try to gauge and forecast what our renewal is going to look like. We typically get that around the 1st of August, and from there we work to negotiate the best plan for our employees that is still affordable to the county within budget limitations. So that process starts in earnest around the 1st of August or so. So we did receive the initial renewal August 21st. Our renewal rate came in at 21%. And just so you're aware, we have a broker that represents the county, and as a standard practice, we put together a census of all our employees, and he sends that out in an RFP every year. So every year we're going out for bids to get the competitive bids and prices for the next year's renewal. that did go out. Similar to prior years, we sent to 4 different carriers and 3 declined to quote. So the renewal from our current provider came in at 21.3. The one that came back from the one who chose came back at 28%. So that didn't help us a lot. We set up a subcommittee that was consisting of Chairman Alexander Hildebrand, Vice Chair Long, Member Weber, and Finance Chair Dunnell. We met to go through the first choices, which included that optional vendor. And after that, you can see we narrowed down the September 9th when we met. We narrowed it down to 3 plans. We had about 8 plans come up with different options and different prices. We narrowed it down to these 3 plans, and you can see the costs there. The current renewal came in at 21.9, and we had 2 other options. We narrowed it down to one at 17.29% and one at 14.5%. You can see there the employer share, which is an estimate of what it would cost us next year in an increase. This is not the total cost. This is an increase we pay about, our typical renewal at this point is about $7 million. So it is a big expense, which is why we do send this out in an RFP every year. So the increase amount to the employer side of the lowest percentage increase was $795,000, the highest at $1.167 million. That's just the employer share, not total cost, and doesn't include, you can see the employee share there. There were changes that were offered in terms of the deductible, and you'll see those noted below. So the final subcommittee meeting was held September 11th, and at that point, after discussion, the subcommittee chose to present the renewal of alternate plan number 4 at 10.6%. Prior to that meeting, about the day before, we got a quote from Blue Cross, which is the current provider, reducing the renewal rate. So the one that was 14.5, they lowered to 10.6% with a total increase of $771,800, and the employer share is $578,855, down from $745. So we were able to negotiate a couple $100,000 less. So the subcommittee voted to proceed with alternate number 4, which was presented at the Finance Committee meeting in September, who approved renewal of option number 4.
Any questions for Anita? All right, we have a motion and a second, so we just need a roll call vote on that.
Dr. Polk.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller. Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter. Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Marion. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. I'll have you read the next one on the record, Dan.
Resolution of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois, authorizing the county board chairman or his designee to sign an agreement with Delta Dental for dental insurance for county employees and officials qualified for dental insurance.
And then can I have a motion to approve that? First by Crutcher, second by Llewellyn. Then discussion.
The dental insurance, the county is self-employed. We do pay Delta Dental to administer the plan, and we use the Delta Dental network, but we are self-insured. And the request after analysis came back with an increase of 9.1%, which the amounts are listed there. For a single person, it's an increase of just $2.64 a month. The amount for family, which is the highest level, goes from $93.42 to $101, or an increase of $7.58. And again, the subcommittee voted, and what was presented to Highway was to take a renewal with the self-insurance option.
And then is there any questions for Anita? All right, we'll do a roll call on that.
Dr. Polk?
Aye.
Mrs. Weber?
Aye.
Mrs. Parker? Mr. Carrico? Mr. Featherling? Mr. Donnell? Mr. Miller? Mr. Long? Mr. Kirkstra? Mr. Hunter? Ms. Foster? Ms. Andrade? Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy? Ms. Turner from Kankakee? Mr. Lowy? Ms. Turner from Moments? Mr. Crutcher? Dr. Nims? Mr. Kerner? Mr. Llewellyn? Mr. Benoit? Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Then I'll have you read the next one on the record.
Resolution of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois regarding continued funding of All One Health for the Employee Assistance Program as the carrier for the County of Kankakee.
And then can I have a motion to approve that? First by Denise Turner, second by Dunnell. And Anita.
Okay, the county's EAP plan is All One Health. All One Health purchased Perspectives. Perspectives has been our vendor, our provider since 2019. They originally quoted us $1.95 per employee per month. It turns out to be about $12,400 a year, fully funded by the county board and the general fund. They were purchased, as I said, with from All One Health last year, so that's the renewal. They have kept that price since 2019 of $1.95 per employee per month. It is a benefit to the employees, and I have to tell you that it does come up often when employees call my office asking for help, that I'm able to refer them here. The plan includes up to 6 counseling sessions over the phone with this provider. So it is helpful if somebody needs a little help to get back on track or through a small issue. They also help, they work with Blue Cross Blue Shield to find local providers that our employees can use for more of a long-term answer. So that too was approved by the Finance Committee in September.
Yes. Any questions for Anita? All right, we'll do a roll call on that as well.
Dr. Polk?
Yes.
Mrs. Weber?
Aye.
Mrs. Parker? Mr. Carrico? Mr. Featherling? Mr. Donnell? Mr. Miller? Mr. Long? Mr. Kirkstra? Mr. Hunter? Ms. Foster? Ms. Andrade? Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy? Ms. Turner from Kankakee? Mr. Lowy? Ms. Turner from Moments? Mr. Crutcher? Dr. Nims? Mr. Kerner? Mr. Llewellyn? Mr. Benoit? Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. And then Craig has a comment.
Just a short comment. This choosing our medical providers and dental providers is a task, a huge task, and I wanted to commend Anita for her hard work. She is very capable of helping us through that very complicated process, and I feel like she does a great job, and I'd like to give her a hand.
I echo those comments. So thank you very much, Anita. We appreciate you. I'll have you read the next one on the record.
Ordinance of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois regarding an amendment to Animal Control Ordinance, Section 18-1, Chapter 10.
And then can I have a motion to approve this first by Lowy, second by Weber? And this is, Carrie went back and looked at her fees, and that I believe, I don't have the sheet in front of me. Carrie, when was the last time they were raised? 2018 was the last time they were raised, and obviously the price of dog food and all these other things have gone up, so she went back, looked at like counties, and then came up with a fee structure that she felt comfortable with. So that went through, I believe, Criminal Justice Committee, and now it's coming here to full board to go through. So I think I covered everything, didn't I? All right, perfect. Any questions on that? First by, or a question by Hunter.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I always bring this up, and I'm just wondering what the status of the agreement with Kankakee City. Any progress on that agreement?
Carrie?
So I do have a meeting with City Code this week, so we'll be attending that.
Will you keep us posted?
I will.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I had a first and a second on that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
All right. Any more discussion? All right, roll call vote.
Dr. Polk.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller. Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Next up, we have openings. Dan, read those in the record.
One opening on the Regional Planning Commission, one opening on the Kankakee County Housing Authority for a tenant, one opening on the Kankakee Waterways Advisory Subcommittee, one opening on the BM Lewis Drainage District, one opening on the Clausen Park Drainage District, one opening on the Mantino Drainage District number 3, two openings on the Moments Pembroke Union Drainage District number 1, one opening on the Moments Yellowhead Drainage District number 1, one opening on the Raymond Drainage District number 1.
Thank you very much. Then there's nothing under old business. Under new business, Dan, I'll have you read that in the record.
Resolution of the County Board of Kankakee County, Illinois regarding State's Attorney's Appellate Prosecutor Program fiscal year 2026.
And then can I have a motion to approve that? First by Dunnell. Second by Rittmanick-Emmy. Any discussion on that? All right, roll call vote.
Dr. Polk.
Aye.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker. Mr. Carrico. Mr. Featherling. Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller. Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter. Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. Then the next one, declaring a vacancy in District 21 of the Kankakee County Board. Can I have a motion to declare a vacancy in District 21? First by Lowy, second by Weber. And then we'll do a discussion. So I read this in the previous, I think, last meeting, but now it'll be official, so I'll read it one more time. September 9th, 2025. Dear Chairman Hildebrand, please accept this letter as my resignation from the County Board as of tomorrow, September 10th. This is my last day in my abode in Bradley. I am moving to Aroma Park and will no longer live in District 21, so sadly I must resign. This has been an interesting experience for me and I will miss you all. Sincerely, Peggy Sue Monday. So that's the note that she gave. So we have a motion and a second, and then I need a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And then next up, we have executive session. Dan, if you want to read that in the record.
For pending litigation, 5 ILCS 120/2C11.
And then can I have a motion to enter executive session? First by Featherling, second by Miller. And then any discussion on that? All right, roll call.
Dr. Polk.
Share with you.
Aye.
Business closing.
Mrs. Weber.
Aye.
Mrs. Parker.
Yeah, the employee's not going to work.
Mr. Carrico.
People afraid to go
Mr. Featherling.
shot.
Mr. Donnell. Mr. Miller.
Aye.
Mr. Long. Mr. Kirkstra. Mr. Hunter.
Aye.
Ms. Foster. Ms. Andrade. Ms. Rittmanick-Emmy. Ms. Turner from Kankakee. Mr. Lowy. Ms. Turner from Moments. Mr. Crutcher. Dr. Nims. Mr. Kerner. Mr. Llewellyn. Mr. Benoit. Mr. Alexander Hildebrand.
Aye. Motion carries. We'll stop the meeting. All right. We're back from executive session. I just want to make a note that Veterans Day is Tuesday, November 11th next month, so our meeting will be on Monday, which is not normally the thing. But so Monday the 10th will be our meeting. Veterans Day is November 11th, so I just want everyone to note that. With that is, I guess, next is adjournment. First, by Denise Turner. Roger's not here today, I want to make note. Second, by Lowy, and then we'll do a roll call. Or voice vote. Voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That's for a different one. All right.